What this manifesto represents is a credible long-term plan, a plan built on stable foundations with clear first steps.
Sir Keir Starmer unveiled his blueprint for Britain today, which revealed £8.5 billion in tax rises and crackdowns to help pay for his plans. The Labour leader launched his manifesto in Manchester, where it quickly emerged the tax burden will rise above the previous record set in 1948. He wants to focus on the super rich, non-doms and the oil and gas companies to pay their way.
I don't believe it's fair to raise taxes on working people when they're already paying this much, particularly in a cost of living crisis.
The party chief gave a cast-iron guarantee, though, that taxes wouldn't rise for working people. Income tax, national insurance and VAT will not be raised in the next 5 years. Labour has also pledged to reinstate the 2030 ban on new petrol and diesel cars, if elected. There'll also be a ban on energy drink sales to the under-16s. Chancellor Jeremy Hunt says the Labour manifesto contains only tax rises and no tax cuts, branding it a tax trap manifesto. But Sir Keir Starmer will press on with his election campaign with a commanding poll lead that doesn't look like being clawed back.
Apart from what we already knew, there was nothing new in it. There were no surprises. As he said, there was no rabbit in it. And that's because Keir Starmer is purposely trying to be cautious, extra cautious according to some, and not ambitious enough, because he wants to convince people that might have been scared of voting Labour in the past, and he wants to appear as a safe pair of hands. Now, there's another big question from this morning, and that's how straight is Labour being with the public, because there's around £8 billion in terms of tax rises that are going to come under Labour. That means that the tax burden is going to be higher at the end of a Labour government, and also there are big spending cuts coming down the line, and the IFS, the Institute for Fiscal Studies, says that the toughest outlook for public finances for 80 years means that the next government needs to find tens of billions in cuts or tax rises. Now, the Labour Party says that it dismisses this, and that's because they are going to grow the economy, and they are confident they will be able to grow the economy, but they haven't been able to tell us how much they hope to grow the economy, just that they want to secure the highest sustained growth in the G7, and they pointed to the last Labour government as an example of how much they would like to grow the economy by. So there are still lots of questions after this manifesto launch. I'm currently making my way down to London from Manchester with the rest of the press pack. Sir Keir Starmer will join us at some point this afternoon. And if you've got any questions that you would like to put to him, please let us know.